Yes. Okay. So as we have written here, string s5 new string. So new keyword is there means it will create the object. Okay. So again it will create one memory in your heap memory. Okay. ITR is there. This is referred by s1. So here it will create and here it will store this ITR and that address. So it will be now referred by this s5. Okay. So this you can check by this program. Just a second. You just execute this program and check if you are creating objects in this way. See, when we are writing s equal, there is double equal symbol. Okay, so this will check the memory address. When we write equals, it will match the content. Okay, simply s1 equal to s2 means it will check the memory address of s1 is same with s2 or not. When we write s1 dot equals to s2, it will check the contents are same or not. Okay, so all of you just execute this program. Execute this one. Are you executing the program?
It's coming false true.
False truth. So you have written this way, na? String s1 equal to new string. This one.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we are checking. So s1 equal to s2 means we are checking the address. Okay. So false is coming. That means two different objects are created. Means two different memory space they are occupied. Okay. And the true for this reason because the contents are same of for these two objects and this is hello. This is also hello. So now you do one thing, you just put these two statement in comment and execute these two. String s1 equal to hello, string s2 equal to hello.
Yes, ma'am. Both are true.
Both are true. Okay, because as I told you, in string constant pool, first time it will create that object which content is hello and s1 refer to that hello. Okay, so when we are creating the second object s2, it will check whether with this literal in any literal is present like hello in string constant pool. If it is there, simply it will refer to that that memory. Now it will not created another memory or allocate another memory for s2. Okay, so that's why both the address of s1 and s2 are same and content are same because both are referring to the same location, and if it is referring to the same location means the content obviously will be same. So in the second case it is coming true in both the case. Okay, so all of you have checked that one. My voice is not properly audible. Okay. Animes Sahu. Arnab Sarkar, Arnab Dutt. Animes, have you done the program? Both the Arnab done the program.
Yes, ma'am. Doing.
Anisha Patnaik. Tanisha. See, another thing. Okay, so when we are writing this string class, so what is the signature of this string class? This time. Here. Public final string. Okay, extends. So every class has a parent class, that is your object class. Okay, so string also child class of your object class. So extends object. So this is your signature of your string class. Okay, so that's why when you one in another slide I am showing. So when you inherit that one, it will show you error. So you can't inherit this as it is your final. And this also implements, this your string class implements 3 classes. Okay, it implements 3 classes. What are the, you just know it. Okay, one class implements 3 interfaces. One is your char sequence. Okay, as your string is a sequence of characters, it one char sequence interface is also there, so it implements this char sequence. Another one is your serializable. And another interface it implements, that is your comparable. Okay. So these are the interfaces. So it extends your object class and implements these 3 interfaces: char sequence, serializable, comparable. You just know it, just remember all this. Okay, if in Which in interview or somewhere you will be asked what is the signature of your string class, then you can tell the string class signature it is find public final class string extends object class and implements three interfaces, that is a character sequence, means char sequence, not character sequence, char sequence, serializable and comparable. These three interface it implements. Okay. So you can see one example is here, public class demo string extends this string class. So here compiler error will show because it is marked as final. Your class string class is marked as final and its behavior you can't change. It is not changeable. So it will show you compile time error. Okay. Now about this immutability, what is this immutability property? So here one string object is created, string s Rashmi, and string class has one concat method. So I am writing here s dot concat Rekha. Okay, already I have written here. Okay, so when I will print here system dot out dot println s, so what it will print? It will print you Rashmi, not Rashmi Rekha. Okay, though I have already concatenated this one before this println statement, but it will print you Rashmi. Because why? Because string objects are immutable. Whatever in whatever with content you have created in a serial first time, that content you can't change. So here in S object you have the content Rashmi. So after that, when you are trying to concat something else with that object content, it will not concatenate. Okay, so rather what it will do, it will create another object where it will store this Rashmi Rekha. Okay, so when you write or when you print this S, so simply it will print this S value Rashmi. And if you write this way, S equal to S dot concat. So S dot concat means it is now your Rashmi Rekha, and that with the assignment operator, if you are storing it, then if you print the S value, it will show you Rashmi Rekha. Okay, means that newly created object will be referred by that same reference S. That doesn't mean that Rashmi will be Rashmi Rekha. Okay, means that S object will be Rashmi Rekha. What I'm saying, getting me? क्या हुआ, आज पढ़ने को मन नहीं है क्या किसी को? When with this is okay, so it will create memory area where it will store this Rashmi. So when I am writing s dot concat Rekha, what it will do, it will create another object. There it will store Rashmi Rekha. Okay, so when you print system.out.println s, it will print this one, not this one. So if you want to print this one, what you'll do, you just have to write s equal to s dot concat. what it will do, the S reference will also point to this one. Here S will also point to this one. Okay. So after this, when you will print, that will show you Rashmi Rekha. Okay. Now tell me this one. So two objects are created, but S reference variable still refer to Rashmi, not to Rashmi Rekha. But if we explicitly assign it to the reference variable, it will refer to Rashmi Rekha object. So now the second example, string str equal to new string college system.out.print string after replacing all L with M. Okay. कॉलेज में जितना सारा L है सबको रिप्लेस करना है. So system.out.println str.replace method is there to replace, okay, L comma M. So tell me what will be your output. System.out.println str will print what? Then system.out.println str after this str equal to that one. Tell me what will be the output of these three system.out.println.
First one will be as it is.
First one will be
College.
as is. College. Okay.
Second one will be also college.
Okay.
Third one will be instead of LL there will be MM.
Okay. So all of you execute this one and see that answer you are getting or not. Execute the second example.
L.
Then
Okay, so what output is coming?
college, and in the third one L will be replaced by M.
Okay. Okay, Arnav, you share your screen. Arnav Sarkar.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so first one, can you increase your font size?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So first one, show the first output, that is inside your println system.out.println.
And first it will print the string after replacing.
Then this statement system.out.println str dot replace that one, that
But it
output.
didn't replace.
Okay, college. So next one is simply it is print str. So str value same college. Okay. Now when you are using with assignment operator, now it is replacing it and showing this one.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Stop sharing. So string methods, string methods are there. So we are not going to discuss the individual methods here. Okay, length method is there, caret method, substring method, then in substring last index method. Okay, index method is empty, concat, replace. So all those string class methods are there. Just a second. So next is we can create this. We can create the string value with three string classes. One is your simple string class. Okay. Another one is your string buffer, and third one is your string builder. Okay. So to create string, you can use three classes. One is just simply string class, then string buffer class, another one is a string builder class. Okay, so here string builder class. So what is the difference between this string class and string builder class? So in case of your string class, objects are immutable, but in case of your string builder, objects are mutable. Means once you create the object, you can change the content of the object. Okay, you can do the append. Means in case of a string builder, there is no concat method. That method name is append. Means in the previous example we saw that we can append with the existing content. Here we can append with the existing content, that is the mutable, means we can change or modify. Similarly, how we can what are the constructor of your string builder? Simply with this default constructor string builder, another one is we take one argument, that is it can take the string type, another it can take the length. Okay, what is the capacity, that it can take integer type, integer length. So these are the string builder function methods. Okay, append method, replace method, delete, reverse, capacity, ensure capacity, caret, length. Okay, substring, So these are the methods of your string builder. So few methods I have described here of string builder. One is your append method. Okay. So how you can create the object? So string builder SB equal to new string builder. There I have passed this literal hello. Then SB dot append Java. So what it will do in your SB object, it will change the content with hello. This Java will be concatenated or appended. Okay. So when you print SB, it will show you hello Java. But in previous case, if you write string SB, then you do this, and if you print SB, then it will not print you hello Java. It will print you simply hello. But in this case, it is printing hello Java, means changing the content of the object. Then your insert method is there. In insert method, in your string content, you can insert other contents. Okay. So in the specified position, you can insert it. So string builder SB equal to new string builder hello SB dot insert 1 comma Java, means at the position 1, index position 1, it will insert this content Java. So in hello, so E is in that place, E is in the first index position. So in that index position, it will insert Java. So it will be your H Java E LLO. Okay. So if you have opened your if your Eclipse is open, you just try these two examples quickly. Just create the string builder object and check these two examples. See, either you keep all these things in your copy or in your system, but you keep it. Okay. Like I discussed, what is the string constant pool? If we create using new operator, where the objects will be created. If you are not using, where the objects will be created. So these things you should keep in your copy. Okay. Done?
Yes, ma'am, done.
Okay, so I'll show you some more methods, then I'll ask to share the screen. Then there is replace method. Okay. Replaces the given string from the specified index position. Okay. So begin index and end index you have to write. So SB dot replace 1, 3, Java. Okay. So that means from 1 to 3 position, whatever content is there, that will be replaced by the new content. So in case of your hello, so in one position E is there. In second position L is there. In third position is also L is there. Okay, so ELL. So if you execute it, you'll get the output H Java LO. So L should not be there, na? So how this L is coming? It should come H Java O. So how it is H Java LO?
It replaced it from the index 1 to index 3.
Index 1 to index 3 means 1 in index 1 position E is there. In second index position L is there. In third index position L is there. So ELL, it should replace this ELL.
Only one L.
Why only one L?
That 3 is the last index. It will remove index 1 and index 2.
Yes. Okay. So when it is whatever the last index we have written, so you have to consider it as 3 minus 1. Okay. Last index position, whatever you have mentioned, that is 3. Last index minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is your 2. So 1 to index position value will be replaced. So it will be your H Java LO. Okay. Then your delete method. So in case of your delete also, you can specify the index, start index, last index position, or you can specify, delete one character also. Okay. Like here, hello. So one example I have shown you. So deleting one character, you have to write delete caret, that method. And simply to delete one range, you have to write start index and last index with delete method. So that first one I have commented that sb.delete caret 1. So in one position E is there, so it will simply delete E. So 1 to 3 means it will delete you E and L. So output will be your HLO. Then your string reverse. So string reverse, simply call the reverse method. So hello is there. It will show you reverse the string. It will be your OLLEH. Okay. So all of you execute this 3 example.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, can you again explain the delete method part? I couldn't understand.
Delete method, if you want to delete one single character, then you have to use this delete caret method. If you want to delete more than one character, then you have to use delete method with that range from which index position to which index position. So 1 to 3 index position, that means it will take 1 and second index position character. So it will delete E and L. So your output will be HLO. Okay, done?
Yes, ma'am.
Next class is your string buffer. Okay. So whatever methods we have for your string builder, all those methods are there in your string buffer. Okay. Now what is the difference between this builder and buffer? Both are mutable. Okay. In case of a string buffer, you can change the content of the object. In case of a string builder, you can also change the content of the object. Okay. String buffer, in case of your string buffer, all the methods are synchronized. Okay, if you see the signature of the string buffer method, so synchronized keyword is there. Okay, so all the methods are synchronized, and in string builder it is non-synchronized. It is not synchronized. So now what is this synchronized and non-synchronized? So for this threading concepts come. Okay, in case of a synchronized, it supports your threading. Okay, so multiple threads can use the string buffer methods, but in case of your string builder, multiple threads can't use. So when this extra feature is coming that multiple threads can use the same method, so it takes some time. Okay, so that's why your string builder is faster than your string buffer. Difference is that string buffer supports your threading concept because it's all methods are synchronized. In case of the string builder, it is not synchronized. It doesn't support your threading concept, means it is not thread safe. So that's why string builder is faster than your string buffer. The difference is that. So when you are using some threading concept, okay, like there is server client, many clients are there, so many clients you are creating through the thread concept, then in that case you can use string buffer methods. If there is no such type of things, simple programs are there, then you can use string builder. Okay, so whatever the methods are there in string builder, same methods are there in the string buffer also. So when to use which one? So if a string is going to remain constant throughout the program, then use string class object, because the string object is immutable. If a string can change and only be accessed from a single thread, then you use string builder. If a string can change and will be accessed from multiple threads, then use string buffer. Okay. Okay, so first you show me that this string builder methods, the program you have done using those examples, replace, insert. So who has done that program? Using replace, insert, delete, all those.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Abhijit there. And now, okay. Abhijit, you share your screen.
Okay, ma'am.
Just increase your font size.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is fine. Okay, so for show one by one, first one is the append.
Yes, ma'am.
Java. So you can see those have not done, just see. So hello Java. Next one is your insert method. So in the first index, Java is inserted. So that's why it is H Java LO, ELLO. Then next is your 1 to 3 position. Okay. So H Java LO. Then next is your reverse. Okay, you have, okay, delete. So you can see in 1 to 3, that is delete method. So it is deleting E and L. So it is HLO. Then reverse. So in reverse method, it is reversing SB5. Okay. So so in SB5, hello is there. So it is reversing it to OLLEH. So you can also see how to delete one character, that is delete caret, one index position you have to mention. So it will delete that particular character of that index position. Okay. So this way many methods are there. You can try all those by yourself. Okay.
Do I stop sharing?
Yes, you stop sharing. Okay, so here we'll take 5 minutes of break, then we'll continue. Okay. So take 5 minutes of break. Okay, so all of you are present now. The primitive types, you know the basic types, integer, float, all. Now we have like in some situation where we have to work with only objects. Okay, we can't use those primitive type. Okay, like in collection framework, whatever the predefined methods are there or classes are there we are using this. We can't use these primitive types. Okay, so for that, Java provides you one facility, that is your wrapper class. Okay. So what are the wrapper class? So wrapper classes are like whatever the primitive types are there, its corresponding wrapper class is there. Okay. So that wrapper class, what is this wrapper class now? So wrapper class is a class whose objects wraps or contains a primitive data type. Okay. In our program, we need integer type, float type, but that is in the form of object. Okay. In some cases, we can directly use the primitive types like integer, double, float, but that thing we need, but in the form of object. Okay. So that facility is provided by the wrapper class. So a wrapper class is a class whose objects wraps or contains primitive data types. Okay. So when we create an object to a wrapper class, it contains a field, and in this field we can store a primitive data type. Okay. So in other words, we can wrap a primitive value into a wrapper class object. So the wrapper classes we have for integer primitive, we have integer. So all the wrapper classes name starts with the capital letter. Okay, integer, long, byte, double, float, short. So these are the wrapper classes. So you can see wrapper classes byte, short, int. Okay, for byte it is byte, short it is short, integer. For int it is integer. For long it is long. For float, double, double. For char it is character. And two more wrapper classes are there, that is your big integer and big decimal. Okay. Now come to the constructor of wrapper class. So every wrapper class in Java has two constructors. Okay. So first constructor, one that takes the primitive type of argument. Second takes the string type of argument. Okay. So here is one thing you have to note. You have to note down, that is, like suppose for example here integer I obj equal to new integer 10. Okay. So here it is fine. So first, as I told you, two type of constructor you can write in your wrapper class or wrapper class. So one takes the primitive type, second takes the string type. So here 10 simply integer type. Then second 10, it is the string type it will take. But when you are writing integer, a new integer 10.2, so here 10.2 is not of one integer type. Okay, so means that is we are writing string type, but that should be one valid type. Okay, Otherwise, it will show you number format exception. Means that if it is 10.2 string format, then when we convert it to primitive type, so that is your 10.2, that is your double type or float type. Okay, so that should be parsable to a number type. So when we convert this 10.2, so in the left hand side it is your integer type. So 10.2, if you want to convert integer type, 10.2 is not of integer type, it is double or float type. So that's why it will show you number format exception. So that is what written there. The string passed to second constructor should be parsable to number. Like here we have written 10. 10 if we convert it integer type, then it is 10. Fine. So when you convert 10.2, it is not one integer type. So when you convert it to integer type, you can't convert it. So it will show you number format exception that will get at runtime. Okay. Just a second. Then, so two constructor, every wrapper class has two constructor, but in case of your character wrapper class, there is only one constructor. Okay. So what is that? It can take the string type. Okay. Because you can convert the string to character type. Okay. You can convert character to string type, but not string to character type. So that's why the second argument that we say that second constructor takes the string as an argument. So in case of a character wrapper class, so this second constructor is not there, only one constructor which takes the string character type. Okay. And in case of your float, it has three constructors. Okay. So what are the three constructors? One is that float type, second one is your float type means it's primitive type, then second one is your string type, and third one is your double type. Okay, so your wrapper class float can have three constructors. Normally every wrapper class has two constructors. One, it takes its corresponding primitive type. Integer means it will take the integer value. Float means it will take the float value. Okay. Character means it will take the character value. The first constructor takes corresponding primitive data as an argument. Second constructor takes string as an argument. So two constructors are there. The exception in two cases. One is your character wrapper class. In that character wrapper class, it can take only one constructor which takes only character type. and it can take the second one, that is the string type, because string can be converted to character type. And in case of your float, it has three constructor. One is your float type, second is your first constructor takes float type, second takes string type, third takes your double type. Okay, so float has three constructor. So whatever I am telling you, just note down all this. Okay, only listening, you can't remember all these things. You just note down. If you want to stop me for a while, I can stop there. Okay. So as I told you here, in this case, when you convert this string type to number type or something, means here, as your wrapper class contains the primitive type, sometimes we means primitive wrapper class contains means wrapper class object contains the primitive type. So you can convert the object to primitive type to object. That conversion you can do. So for that conversion, we have two mechanisms. One is your boxing, another one is your unboxing. Okay, auto boxing, auto unboxing. So why this auto word is there? Because it is done by the compiler automatically. Okay, so that's why this auto word is there. Auto boxing means converting a base type, that is the primitive type, to their corresponding wrapper class. Okay. Corresponding wrapper class object type automatically by the compiler. Okay. For example, if you want to convert int to integer, long to long, or char to character, means primitive type to object type. Okay, then that is your auto boxing. So here you can see in this example, integer I obj equal to 10. So 10 is your integer type. Now you are converting it to object type. I obj is the object of wrapper class integer. Okay, so if you want to print this value 10, so simply you can write system.out.println I obj, it will print you 10. So here we can say this integer type is converted to object type I obj. So that is your auto boxing. Okay, similarly other example for your float and double, like that. Then auto unboxing. Auto unboxing is the reverse one of your auto boxing. So here we are converting an object of a wrapper class to its corresponding primitive type. Okay, object to its primitive type, that we are converting. That is your auto unboxing. So conversion of integer to int, long to long, okay, character to char. So wrapper type or object type to primitive type. So that example is, some examples are there. Integer I obj equal to new integer 10. Okay. Then what you want to do? You want to convert this I obj. Now one I obj object is created. That you want to convert it to primitive integer type. Then you can write int I equal to I obj. So it is your auto unboxing. One object type is converted to primitive type. Okay. If you want to note down something, you can quickly note down it. Then some common methods of wrapper class. Okay, your parse, int. So these methods, all these methods we'll see. Parse, int method. Then value of method, toString method. Okay. So what is this parse int return? Say signed decimal integer value. So S is here is the string. Okay, equivalent to string. Value of returns an integer object equivalent to string S. Okay, toString method. So this is new. It returns a new string object representing the integer I. Okay. Byte value returns the value of this integer as a byte. Double value. Okay, integer as a double. So all these methods will see int value returns the value of this integer as an int. So return type is int. The short value returns the value of this integer as a short. Where compared to compare method, equals methods, all these methods. So one by one we'll see. Now your parse int method. Okay. So this method is used to get the primitive data type of certain string. Okay. So parse int, parse double. So that's why that x-axis written is there. So that there you can write the particular type. Is a static method and can have one argument or two. Okay. The static int, parse int. So the parse int signature is static. Okay, static int parse int, then string S. So you can see if you want to convert that string type to integer type, then you have to use the integer dot parse int. Okay, suppose you have to, like in this example, int x equal to integer dot parse int 9. Okay, 9 is of string type and you want to convert it to integer type, then you have to use that parse int method of integer wrapper class. Okay, so as these are the static methods, they are called by its class name integer. So integer dot parse int. Similarly, suppose you want to convert double type or double dot parse double 5. Okay, so it is converted to double type. Okay, 5.0 like that. So you do one thing in your program. You just just write these examples. Okay. So when we discuss more methods, so those examples you will include in that program. Okay. Simply write a program for this wrapper class, and there will demonstrate all these methods. Likho. Done. The next is your value of method. Okay. So in value of method, you can have the string type. In that value of method takes your string type or primitive type. Okay. Then that will convert to that corresponding object type. Okay. For example, here integer x equal to integer dot value of 9. Okay, so it will convert it to integer object type. Similarly, 5.4, it will convert it to its corresponding object double type. Okay, then a value of 80. So if you want to convert it to float type, then it will convert it to like 8.0. Okay, so the value of method returns the relevant number object holding the value of the argument passed, The argument can be primitive data type or string type. Okay. So these are the one statement only, but you execute all this. And if you want to comment it, what is the use of those methods, you can comment it there also. I have to take the attendance for now. Okay, so shall I change the slide? Okay, so then your toString method. So as you can see, so it is it convert it to so one particular type to string type. Okay, so you can have this without argument, with argument. Okay, for example here toString, this simply without argument, this returns a string object representing the value of the integer. Then string toString int I, this returns a string object representing the specified integer. For example here integer x equal to 5. Okay, then without argument, how you can use x dot toString, it will convert it to particular string type. Then next is your with argument. Okay, integer, so integer wrapper class. Okay, dot toString. So in this way you can convert it to string type. So this two also you execute. Okay, so first you appear for the quiz, then if time permits, then we'll continue. So all of you appear for the quiz. And respond to your names. Soumya Sri,
Present, ma'am.
Anushka, Dipasa,
Present, ma'am.
Ayush Prasad, Anish Kumar, Subham Das,
Present, ma'am.
Soumya,
Present, ma'am.
Abhijit,
Present, ma'am.
Abhishek,
Present, ma'am.
Roshan, Falguni,
Present, ma'am.
Prajyot,
Present, ma'am.
Angana, Aniket, Anisha, Sanchali,
Present, ma'am.
Satabdi, Siddhant,
Present, ma'am.
Arnab Sarkar,
Present, ma'am.
Arnab Dutt,
Present, ma'am.
Arpita, Arpan, Diya Kiran,
Present, ma'am.
Gitika,
Present, ma'am.
Harshit, Manas, Kamlesh,
Present, ma'am.
Kasmik, Shashank,
Present, ma'am.
Mehul,
Present, ma'am.
Sanjog, Abhilasa,
Present, ma'am.
Sambit,
Present, ma'am.
Ankit,
Present, ma'am.
Nishchay,
Yes, ma'am.
Priti,
Present, ma'am.
Rajesh, Raktim,
Present, ma'am.
Ronak, Puspendra,
Present, ma'am.
Aditya,
Present, ma'am.
Ritik, Roshan, Sahnabaj,
Present, ma'am.
Animes,
Present, ma'am.
Subham,
Present, ma'am.
Vaibhav,
Present, ma'am.
Sachin,
Yes, ma'am.
Subhajit, Supriti, Suraj,
Present, ma'am.
Subham,
Yes, ma'am.
Shweta, Udit Narayan,
Present, ma'am.
Urusalam, Vivek Sharma,
Present, ma'am.
Anjali,
Yes, ma'am.
Satyabrata,
Present, ma'am.
Aditya Narayan, Rohan,
Present, ma'am.
Chutwant,
Present, ma'am.
Ananya,
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Animes,
Present, ma'am.
Anshuman,
Present, ma'am.
Shruti Kirti,
Present, ma'am.
Ayush Patnaik, Nikhilesh, Tanisha,
Present, ma'am.
So then, quiz. Quickly submit. I'm going to deactivate the link. Rajesh, I'm asked you present.
Ma'am, I'm present too, ma'am. My audio is not working.
Anisha. Okay, so I'm going to deactivate the link. The answers you know, okay. Arrays in Java are implemented are object type. Which of these keywords is used to prevent content that is final? Which of these cannot be declared static, that is object? Can we write static public void main? Yes. Then we can overload static methods? Yes. So I'm releasing your score. Just check your mail. Okay. So as already time is over, so next class Wednesday is taking holiday. So in the next class, we'll continue with this wrapper class. All of you have studied this wrapper class in your previous semester.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so for brush up, we'll just quickly revise all these wrapper classes and what are the methods, then we'll continue the next is your generic class, all those. Okay. So you may leave now.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, there's a doubt. Ma'am, in the midsem question, one question came from the bootstrap section. Like we have to tell the bootstrap class used for animated progress bar. And in the option, there's active, progress success, and progress active. So the answer will be none or active.
What is the question?
For animated progress bar, we have to tell which bootstrap class is used.
Which bootstrap class is used?
Yes, ma'am.
What are the options?
Active, progress success, progress active.
Okay. So what you have given the answer?
I have done none, but
There
may
is
have done active.
There is option for none.
Yeah.
Active, progress, active, success, and none.
Yes, ma'am.
For animated progress
Animated
bar.
progress bar.
Okay.
Because in Bootstrap 4 we use progress bar animated class.
Uh-huh. So active is not required for that. Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to active one particular thing, then you use this active class. I think it is not required.
So the correct answer will be none.
I think none. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Because active was in Bootstrap 3 and many have done that. That's why it's confusing.
Active. Okay. So as Bootstrap 4. Okay. According
So
to
yeah, we are
Bootstrap
following Bootstrap 4. Then the
Mhm.
answer should be none.
4.
Okay.
None. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.